Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again, and I'm again back with an exciting playlist in which I will teach you LangGraph from scratch to advanced. Like first of all, guys, so what will be the prerequisite for this video is like you should know Pydantic. Like why do we need Pydantic, and what is the use of Pydantic in LangGraph? So for that, what you can do, guys, I have already created one video on Pydantic in which I have explained you nicely Pydantic with respect to LangGraph as well. So for that, you can go and watch this video. I will provide you the playlist, like the link of this video in my description. So guys, let me show you first of all the syllabus of LangGraph, like the agenda of this playlist, guys. So guys, this is the syllabus, or you can say agenda of LangGraph, like what will be the flow in which I will teach you LangGraph. So before teaching you and before starting LangGraph, first of all we will see like what is the difference between AI agent and agentic AI. So this thing, yeah, you should know, like guys, the difference between those two. Like most of them you think like these two are the like kind of same thing, but no, there's a difference. Then we will move further, like LangGraph glossary, in which I will like the basic kind of thing, like you should know basic components of LangGraph. Yeah, you should know like what is state, node, edges, conditional edges, state graph. After that we will start like building applications, start building chatbots using LangGraph. So first of all I will build a basic chatbot, then I will enhance that chatbot with memory or tool. I will add memory to the chatbot, and after that we will add human input as well to the chatbot. And then the fourth point, guys, the LangGraph workflows. Like I will teach you each all those like 5 workflows, like different workflows available we can build through LangGraph. After that, the fifth point is LangGraph with rag. Like all these different 4 kind of rag we will build with this LangGraph. So this will be the like the flow or the syllabus of this playlist. And after the end, the sixth is like projects. We will build complete end to end like portfolio based project. 2 or 3 project I will build using LangGraph. So guys, this is the agenda of complete playlist. I hope you enjoy with me while learning this LangGraph. So first of all, let me like open my whiteboard and let me like close my video so that you should be more focused on whiteboard. So guys, let me open my blackboard. So for that, this is my blackboard, guys. So first of all, like as we see in our agenda, like we will discuss what is the difference between AI agent and agentic AI. So guys, let's begin. So guys, the first of all, the difference between AI agents and agentic AI. AI agent, AI agent. These are, so first we are seeing AI agent. These are individual software helpers that can carry out tasks on their own once you give them job. Think them like a little robot in your computer. You tell them check your mails, book a flight, or summarize a report. So guys, this is the definition of AI agent. So let me explain you this thing. Like suppose we have this is my LLM, guys. LLM. Here I will provide it input, and here it will give an output. So what happened, guys? The LLM is trained on like the past data. It is not trained on a recent data, or it don't know like the what going in the current, going at a current time. So for that, it is a like small helper kind of thing, helper to our software. Suppose I ask LLM like what is the temperature for today's date. What is the temperature of London. So if I ask LLM what is the temperature of London, so they can't tell you. It can't tell you like what will be the temperature. So for that, we are building a kind of tool which is connected to like an external API, weather API, which will fetch the information from that API and it will give that information to our LLM in a JSON. And after getting this information, like LLM got in context. After that, the LLM will give me an output like what is the temperature of London, current today's temperature. These like a small individual software helpers. And after that, we move to like agentic AI. So first of all, we will see definition. This is a broader idea where AI is not just following your orders step by step, but actually sets its own goals, plan complex sequence of action, learn from what happens, adopt when thing changes, much like a fully independent worker. So where agentic AI, it is like fully autonomous kind of thing, which is a like a broader thing. Or you can say, guys, suppose, let me give you an example. Suppose I have created a YouTube video, and now I have to generate a generate a blog, blog for that a video. So consider a like situation as I uploaded a video, and there is some at the back end there is some workflow is running where it will automatically convert that video into blog. So let me break down this thing. First of all, if I upload a YouTube video, what thing I need? Like, first of all, I need to convert that video into transcript. Then from that transcript, what I need, like in the blog, what should present, like title, description, body, code, and conclusion. And after combining all, there will be my blog. So for each thing, like for transcript, I will create one AI agent. For transcript, there will be one AI agent. For title also, there was one AI agent, description, body, conclusion, code, and conclusion. And I will combine all this thing and it will give me a blog. So for each thing, like we have one agent specified and it will be like autonomous. As I uploaded video, automatically the workflow will run and it will convert that video into a blog. So this is what I said, that this is a broader idea where AI is not just following your orders step by step, but actually sets its own goals. See, as I uploaded a video, everything will be happen at the backend. My workflow will run and it will generate a blog. And so guys, that's why we need to learn about LangGraph, because with the help of LangGraph, we can create such kind of workflows. Agentic AI application, not just AI agent. AI agent is a small tool or a helper, small tool which do some specific task. It's a target oriented. Suppose I created one AI agent which will give me a current weather information. That's it. Whereas Agentic AI is a full-fledged autonomous application which has multiple AI agents AI agents combinedly work together to achieve a specific goal. Like in this case, as I uploaded a YouTube video, it will generate a blog for that. So it is a fully autonomous. I just need to upload a video and everything will be go and it will be create a blog. So this is Agentic AI. With the help of LangGraph, we will see and create some beautiful Agentic AI applications. So guys, I have like pasted a table where it will shows like difference between Agentic AI and AI agent with respect to different aspects. So let's me like give a go through on this. So like autonomy level, Agentic AI is highly autonomous. As you know, it is automatically doing anything, where AI agent is a limited autonomy, like for a task specific only. Goal orientation solves problem on its own, task specific, as I already told you. Learning capability continuously learns and improve, may need to learn or learns with set of rules. Complexity, handle complex dynamic environment, handle simple and structured tasks. Decision making, make decision based on own reason and analysis, pre-programmed reason to input. Interaction with environments, actively adapts surroundings and changes, react to set inputs but does not adapt. Responsiveness to change its goal and method autonomously, limited ability to adapt new situation. So these are some like difference between agentic AI and AI agent. And the example I have given you is like very basic, but we can create some more complex, like so much complex workflows with an LangGraph and agentic AI applications. So guys, this is like the difference between AI agent and agentic AI. So now you should be clear like what is the difference between AI agent and agentic AI. If someone asks you like in an interview, like people ask like interview, our like HR, or they ask like interview on difference between AI agent and agentic AI. It's a basic thing. So guys, now I have explained you like the differences. So now move forward to like LangGraph. Like first of all, I will explain you like different different components in LangGraph, like state, node, edges, which I have mentioned earlier. So what is state, node, edges? So for that, let me first like go through the website, like the LangGraph documentation, in which it is beautifully mentioned. Then I will explain you that all things like in a simpler way and understandable manner. So for that, guys, let me bring this, guys, LangGraph glossary. So here inside in the LangGraph glossary, if you go, you will see graphs. So first of all, they mention like three components. As its core, LangGraph module agent workflow is graph. You define behavior of your agent using three components. So these three components are like must: state, node, edges. So first of all, let me read this definition line by line, and then I will move to my whiteboard and I will explain you in a in-depth and an easy way. State: a shared data structure that represent the current snapshot of your application. It can be a Python type, but is typically a typed or a Pydantic base model. So as I mentioned you, like why do we need like, first of all, like starting LangGraph, it came like Pydantic. So that's why you need Pydantic, like you need to know about the basics of Pydantic. After that, node, Python function that encodes the logic of your agent. They receive the current state as an input, perform some computation or side effect, and return an updated state. Very easy, no confusion. Edges, Python function that determine which node to execute next based on current state. This can be conditional branches or a fixed transitions. Easy. So now let me open my whiteboard and I will go in depth all of those three. So guys, LangGraph. First of all, state. As we see in definition, like state. What is a state? Think the state as a current snapshot of everything the graph knows or holding on to the given moment. It is like the content of whiteboard that you update as you go. Every time you process some text, the state can change to record new fact, variable or partial result. When you move through the graph, you carry the state along and update it in each step. So guys, state is like a snapshot, a current snapshot of your graph. Like what is the current position? So let me like give you an example. Suppose like there is a one car at A point. There is one car at A point. It is going to a B point, and in between there is one another point C. C. The car has to go like this. So there is one car. So the car is at present what? At A point. So what is the state of the car? Is A. Like car is at the A point. So this is the state, guys. State like the. And now we see nodes. What is node? A node is a single point in the graph that represents one operation or a chunk of information. In language processing pipeline, like for example, in a language processing, a node might be tokenize this sentence, or look up the meaning of this word, or store this result. Visually, nodes are the dots or the boxes you see when someone draws the graph. Each one does something specific. Python functions that encode logic of your agent. These nodes are like a Python function. Each node has some specific task. Like we see, like in language processing, there might be one node which tokenize this sentence, look up the meaning of this word, or store this result. And edges. And edges is a link or arrow that connects two nodes. Like in between, the connection is there. So those are the edges, showing how you move and how the data flows from one step to next. And see, this is an example. If node A is read the user message, then node B parse the message, then the edge between them says once you have read it, send that text on the to the parser. Edges can also carry labels yes or no in a decision, directing the state down different branches. So guys, let's move to this example. So as I told you that there's a one car at A point. So what is the state? Current state of that car is A. Now it moved to B point. Now it moves to C point. C point. This is one like another node. This A, B, C is the another node. This is the start. This is like a petrol pump or a gas station. And this is the end point. Gas station. So these A, C and B, what are those? These are node. And this like the where the car is present, like A, C, B, this is state. Like my car is at start node, like this is the state. And these arrows, or you can say like the road which is taking this car from A, C, B to A to C and C to B is edges. These road are the edges. So like this our graph look like. At the end we created a graph in which told you what is the workflow of my Agentic AI application. So I will show you two or three graphs which will let you know like how our graph looks like, and I will tell you some important thing about those graphs. So guys, this is and these two are the graphs which I have created using LangGraph. First of all, you see some similarities in between those graphs. Like whatever graph you built using LangChain, it has two things. First is the start point. See, and second is the end point. See, it is also having start and end, and it is also having start and end. So what kind of any kind of graph which you create using LangGraph has those two nodes. These are the starting and the ending point of our graph or our workflow. Like this, and this is the edge. These arrows are the edge, here also, here also. And this chatbot is a node. This is also node, this is also node. And this, you see, this is also node. A graph can have multiple nodes, multiple edges. Node, node, and here this is edge. But what kind of edge? Like this is the dash line. This is conditional edge. Like what this conditional edge means, like it is not necessary that every time this condition will follow or not. So see, for this graph, for graph first, if the information starts from start node, it will go to chatbot node and then chatbot node to end. But here, what is the thing is, like if the information starts from the start node and it reach to chatbot node, so there might be condition which can satisfy this tool part. So if the condition met, like if it's true, then it will go to the tool and it will again give back information to chatbot and it will return this to end. Or there might be condition where information flow from start node to chatbot and it can directly go to the end. So this is the basic thing, like the basic three core components for LangGraph you should know. Now guys, we will move further and we will start building those two graph, like how I created those chatbot, basic chatbot. And in the second graph, we have like we have include tool using LangGraph. So guys, let's go to the Google Colab and start coding. So guys, this is my Google Colab I have opened. So guys, first of all, like let me install the dependencies. So for that, what I will do, I will just copy this pip install command, guys. So for that, I have import LangGraph and LangChain. So let me install those, and like let me give you the idea, like what is state for nodes purpose. Let me just paste this for you so that, yes guys. So state, first define the state of the graph. The state schema serves as the input schema for all the nodes and the edges in the graph. Let's use typedict class from the Python typing module as our schema, which provides a type hints for the keys. You can use typedict or Pydantic, but like this is the example which I am showcasing you. Like in the future, when we will build more complex where we need data validation, we will use Pydantic. So guys, first of all, let me just paste the graph, like what kind of graph which we are making. So the idea is simple, guys. So we are building a basic graph, like in which there's nothing chatbot or stuff like this. I will first show you like what is state, nodes, edges, conditional edges, a common example. I will show you guys. So guys, this is the graph which we are creating through LangGraph. So as I told you, like every graph has two things common: start and the end node. In between it has three node. One is start node, and this is like dash arrows. You can see like it is the conditional node. One is goodbye node and one is hello node. So guys, let's build this. So let me import the dependencies with respect to this. So we need type dict for our state, literal, random. We will import state graph, start, and image. This is for display purposes. So first, define your state. So for that I will create class by the name of state. Inside this class I will inherit type dict, and here I will just create a variable message, and the type of that will be string. So this is my state, guys. Only one thing, message. Then comes after state, node. So let me give you a brief introduction for node, as I have already told you, but like for the node purposes, so you can refer those while you work on this. Nodes are just Python function. The first position argument in the state as defined above, because the state is typed it with schemas as defined above. Each node can access key graph with state graph state. So here I will just let me change this to message. By default, the new value returned by each node will be override the prior state value. So the thing is that after the execution of node, what is the previous state that will be override in the by after the execution of the node. So for that, this is my first. Now my second will come node function. So the thing is that as you see before, like we have three node, start and end we have imported. It is the default one. We have to just import, and these three node I have to build. So for that, let me create a function def start underscore node. Here what I will pass state, and it will return state. So let me print this, guys. Once this function will run state graph, it will update the state graph. As the start node, it will initialize the state to the empty string, and it will return that state. That's it. Every node returns some state. After that, what it will come? Hello node. Same like that, I will initialize a parameter for that, and the type of that will be state, and it will return state. Updated state. It will return me updated state, and this will be your this thing, guys. Print hello node, and here after the execution of the start node, which initialize the empty string, it will update that empty string to hello. That's it. Same goes to goodbye node. It will also do same thing. It will update my state to goodbye. That's it. These are my three node, guys. After that, what come? I have created my node, I have my state. Now I have to create the edges, like I have to connect those edges. So for that, guys, let me give you a brief definition, like the for edges. Edges connects the node. Normal edges are used if you want to always go from, for example, node 1 to node 2. Conditional edges are used if you want optionally route between two nodes. Conditional is implemented as a function that return the next node visited to based on the some logic. So guys, as you see here, these are the dash arrow lines. So means I have my start node. After the start node, there will be one conditional edge. Like there is condition, either goodbye node will run or hello node will run. So we have to build a logic for that. And for that, guys, it is also a function. Third is decision function. So here I will choose node. It will choose node, like from after the start node, which node should run. So here it will also take state as a parameter, which is of type state, and it will return the updated. It will return, no, it will not return the updated state. It will return two things, guys, either hello node or goodbye node. So for that, guys, there is one concept like literal I have imported from typing. So what literal does, it will take two, like I have to pass two parameters here, like hello node, and one is goodbye node, and it will return this. So guys, what is this literal means? So the output of this choose node is either the hello node or the goodbye node. That's it. Except those two, nothing can be the output from this. So now this is the choose node is created. Now I have to build some logic, like what should, like, so I will return hello node by default, but there is a condition. If I have like implementing the logic random is less than 0.5. If random is less than 0.5, then it will return. So from 1 to 0, like if 0.4 will come, it will return me hello node. Else it will return goodbye node. So this is a simple logic, guys, which I am showing to you. That's it. And I will hit enter. So what this thing will do, let me explain you. This is a choose node, like is a function only, which will return either hello node or a goodbye node based on the logic. That's it. Now I will construct my graph. So for that, let me give you a brief definition or description about the graph. You can go through it while you do this coding. Now the fourth part is build the graph. So for that, guys, be focused, like how we start. Like first of all, I will create a variable by the name of builder. It will take state graph, which I have imported state graph, and inside that state graph, what it will take, the state, the class state. It inherit the class state. After that, first of all, we will build the node. Build nodes. So for that, what we need, builder dot add node. That's it. And first of all, we have start node. Start node, and it will take, so how this thing will start, and it will take start node, which I have already created a function. Nodes are the Python function. That's it. And now builder dot add node, it will take what? Hello node. Now my last goodbye node, builder dot add node goodbye node. This is my goodbye node, guys. Now all my nodes has been built. Now I have to connect those nodes. So for that I have to use edges. So now constructs the edges. So for that what I need, nothing, just builder dot add edge function, add edge. And first of all I have to always start with start node. So I will use start, and what it will take, it will take start node. After that what, builder dot add conditional edge, because I have one condition, that is inside this what you need to pass, you need to pass your last node, that is the start node. So I will pass start node first parameter, and the second parameter what you need to pass, you need to pass your condition function, that is choose node. That's it. And after that builder dot add edge, and what it will take, from hello node to hello node to, it will go to end, and same thing, same goes to this, from goodbye node to end. That's it, guys. After this what, I will compile my graph. For that my graph builder dot compile. That's it. That's it, guys. So this is the compilation of graph. Now let me display the graph. So for that, guys, for displaying the graph, what you need from IPython display, you need to call image and display, import those two things. So for that, display will be image comma graph dot get underscore graph, and what is dot draw mermaid png. That's it, and call it. Wait, guys, I forgot to put the parenthesis. That's it. See, guys, so we have created the same graph which I have told you. Like it will, like we have one start node, start, start node, goodbye, hello node, end node, and this start node is a conditional node. That's it. Now I will run it. So for run it, what you need, final state is equals to graph dot, as you do in LangChain, we have to call invoke graph dot invoke, and inside this invoke I have to pass a dictionary message, and inside this message I will pass my name. That's it, and I will print the result. I will print the final state, guys. That's it. see, goodbye node. Starting the graph, and it is went to goodbye node, means my the value which returned from random is more than 0.5. So let me run again. Either we can get hello. See, hello. So this is the basic simple example which I have shown you, like what are nodes, edges, conditional edges, because you will, in moving further, you will definitely use like edges, conditional edges, nodes. So this is a basic example. Now guys, what I will do, we will build a basic chat bot. We will build a basic chatbot using LangGraph, and in which we will call our LLM and all those things. So for that, let me give the screenshot like how my chatbot will look. So this is how my chatbot will look. A basic chatbot, nothing so much fancy, just to give you an idea. First of all, let me import the dependencies and let me create the state. So as I told you, the flow will be state, node, edges. So this is my state, sorry. And like before, now I have imported like annotated. So the type will be annotated, and the list, it will be list. And inside this list, I have put add messages. What it will do, suppose, I have a list. Suppose I have one state. Suppose there is something, my name is Grove. What this add messages will do, instead of overwriting this list, it will append at the end of the same list, like this. So this is the functionality of add message. Instead of like removing this, my name is Dhruv, it will append at the end of the list. Next state. So let me call this now. As you know, we will build our state graph, and let me import the API keys from Google Colab and Gemini API. And let me set this API as an environment variable. And from LangChain, I will import chat Google generative AI. So I have to install this, guys. I have to install from LangChain. I have to install LangChain Google Gen AI. Now I will import this Google Chat generative AI. That's it, guys. Now I will create my LLM, and this is my LLM Gemini 2.0 Flash. I will be used. And now what I have to create, I have to create a node. So in this graph, I have only one node. So for that, I will create a node. So I will create a node. So this is my node, chatbot state. It will take a parameter as state, and it will return an updated state. So my updated state will be in a list and add messages. So llm.invoke state message. That's it, the previous state, and it will return me the updated state. I will run this. Now let me create node and edges and build this graph. So this is, I have add the node, I have joined the node through edges, and I have compiled. That's it, nothing so fancy. And let me show you the graph how it looks like. So see, it has start, and as I told you, it is common, and I have one chatbot node. That's it. Now what I have to do, I have to call this. So for that, let me create a function, stream graph update. So it will, what it will do, it will update my graph. So stream graph update, so it will take user input, which will be as a string for event in graph.stream. So we have one stream parameter instead of invoke. Stream, what is the benefit of stream? In a future classes, I will let you know like in more depth what is the difference between stream and invoke. So it will stream like continuous fashion, like yields the output basically. Instead of running for one time, it will yields. So what it will take my state as a message, and in the list inside this I will pass the role, which is user, and content, which is the user input. For values in event.values, print assistant value messages. Why this negative one? Because it is a list. As you know, it appends my answer to the list, and the last element is the current updated state, the my output. So that's why negative one dot content. That's it. Let me run this, and now let's call this stream graph update using while. Let me type hello. mm, Guys, there's a API not found, so let me update my API, guys. So guys, I have updated my API. So let me again run this. So let me run from the start, guys. Wait. Mm, oh, oh, let me restart the session. Installing. This Q means like quiet mode. And see, guys, now it's run. Let me just type hello. See, guys, hello. How can I assist you? So see, I have mentioned stream. What is the benefit of stream? See, I can stream. It yields the basically the output. So now, can you tell me something about LangGraph? See, guys, I asked it, can you tell me something about LangGraph? LangGraph is a powerful framework built on top of LangChain. It simplifies the creation of stateful multi-factor application using language models. All this thing it has told me. Now what I have mentioned, if suppose I pass quiet or exit or queue, it will break from the loop and it will stop. Suppose I queue. See, guys, that's it. So guys, this is the basic chatbot which we have built using a LangGraph. So guys, that's it in this video. We have seen like what is the difference between agentic AI and AI agents. Then we see three core components: state, node, edges. Even we saw conditional edges as well. So guys, and we built some basic chatbot. So all the like the Colab link and the Pydantic, because that is a prerequisite, the link will be provided The link will be provided inside the description. So guys, that's it from this video. I hope you like this video and enjoy this learning with me. And I will soon come with another video for this playlist in which we will build some more advanced chatbot. We will incorporate tools, memory, and human intervene also. So guys, thank you.